What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about Sonic Cross Shadow Generations, talk about why I'm getting this game eventually, walk you guys through that decision process. Let me start off by saying this, okay? Sonic is one of the truly underappreciated games in my life. I really pride myself on trying hundreds, if not thousands, of games, okay? I can say I've tried multiple genres, multiple different games, and I feel good about myself. I really do. Sometimes games take a few times to click. That's happened, once or twice in the past. Also, sometimes games just kind of slip through the cracks where I think, get the love of them that I'm supposed to. And Sonic has actually always been one of these. Now, like the OG Sonic, I really enjoyed, and kind of just any kind of compilation of those, whether it's, and normally I get them through like the PS Plus or the Game Passes of the world, but I like the OG Sonic. And, I grew up with like Sonic Unleashed. Like that was kind of, and I actually didn't mind it whatsoever. But the picture I'm trying to paint for you is Sonic has just been an underappreciated franchise to me. Sonic Frontiers is a game that I think came out in a very busy time, and I didn't get it right away. I got it later on, and it just did not click. And I'm willing to give that game a second chance one day, but this always seems to happen. Whenever I want to give a new Sonic game a chance, there's something blocking me. I come up with some excuse, and then either I get the game later or I don't. But it's just, I don't know, it's a franchise that I've enjoyed when I've played it, but it's just never been one that's like, oh, I must drop what I'm doing to get the game immediately. And I gotta be real, this is another example. It comes out the same day as Call of Duty, comes out 4 days before Life is Strange, comes out 6 days before, 7 days before Dragon Age the Veilguard. Just busy period right after Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, right after Metaphor, right after Silent Hill. It finds itself again where that uncertainty of like, well, will I like it? Will I love it? Let me say that. I think I'll like it, but will I love it? And that uncertainty mixed in with like 6 other games that I want to get at the same time has pushed Sonic down a little bit. Now, my plan in terms of why I'm getting it eventually is I think this is a prime Black Friday, holiday type game. I don't know for sure because, Black Friday is only like a month after this game comes out. But is this a game you can kind of get on some sort of weird super sale for half off? Is this a game where you can get like the buy 2, get 1 free? And this is one of those, participating games. So you can kind of just like sneak it in there. Right? I feel like it could be, and I feel like I got to take advantage when that happens. But, in terms of my, I guess my situation, I guess, right? In terms of the game itself, well, I should say a few things. Number one, never played Sonic Generations, or at least I don't remember doing it. Came out back in 2011. Doesn't sound familiar. I feel by 2011, I was already, I think I played like Sonic Unleashed again. Like maybe that was around the 2009, 10, 11 period. So I guess it's possible, but it's also highly unlikely. But okay, let me say something in terms of Shadow. I love Shadow. I can't wait for Sonic 3 in terms of movies. That's actually almost pressuring me to get this game, and I like the idea of the game. I honestly, like, Nintendo has tried this before, and I think it's worked, but, this kind of, like, packaging system, I don't normally see, and I don't normally, I guess, get behind. But, the idea of, well, it's a remaster of Sonic Generations, and that in and of itself is interesting to me, right? Because 13-year-old game and a game that I don't think I've played. So like that, that has some value there. And then also kind of a new game. Now, it's kind of gone back and forth of like what size we're thinking of. I think when they first announced it, people kind of had lower expectations. And now, I don't know, like there was just a story trailer, at least when I'm recording this, like midweek, there was a story trailer that came out. People are absolutely freaking loving it. So it's like, I don't know, because of Shadow and because Sonic 3, movie, I think December 21st or something, right? I feel like there's reason to push that Shadow content in this game. But I like the idea, right? I like the idea of playing a game in Sonic Generations that I've never played before. Maybe have an entry point. Among others, Sonic Frontiers is an entry point that I kind of failed to take. But Sonic Generations is one that I think I could, take advantage of, and then to get new content. And I like, I like the side scrolling, the quick style. I don't know, just like the classic Sonic gameplay, but more like 3D like is what they're kind of doing here. I like it. I really, again, it's not really a question of like, will I like it? It's more, will I love it? And where does it fall on my like, totem pole of all the games and the importance of them? And it doesn't fall high, and that's kind of the issue. But this is a game I want. It really is. And I don't want to keep making the same mistake because I've passed on Sonic multiple times, and I don't know if there's there's like a hole in me, right, where it's like I absolutely have failed myself. But it's something I would like corrected, like, with my third channel, Back to the Past, my retrospective channel. Sonic is one that I think about. Sonic is one that I think, yeah, I could go back and play. I mean, there's dozens of Sonic games, and I honestly think I would like a good majority of them. It's just, at the times these things come out, there's always something, or it never fully clicks. That's been the situation so far. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.